Hello. I will share my The Lost Ways review, and if you are considering buying it, I will share best price link in the end of the video. Now, imagine not having to use your car or take a subway to go somewhere. Try to picture that smartphones were never invented. Visualize that you never knew about Google Maps laid out to you by satellites. You might as well try those comforters and cozy bedrooms never existed. These are just some aspects of modern life people often worry about. Many of the people today cannot imagine how they can survive without television, fridge, gadgets, or the internet. Have you ever wondered how the people thrived in a challenging environment centuries ago without looking for answers in Google? A book entitled The Lost Ways details the many ways of survival proven effective by your ancestors. The 350-page book collates ancient survival techniques that helped man to conquer nature for millennia. Now, what is the Lost Ways? If you think you won't be able to survive without your iPhone or refrigerator, think again. The ancestors were able to do it and humanity survived calamities and wars. Heck, millions of people today in developing nations and even in rural America are currently doing it. That's what the Lost Ways book, written by Claude Davis, gives. It offers practical survival tips that readers these days will find useful in times of calamities. By researching how the ancestors did it, Davis was able to produce a guide for survival. The book gives readers an idea of how man can use what's left of him during disasters. It outlines practical tips to be used in case of a natural disaster, famine, and war. The thing is, men are already too comfortable today with the advances in technology. In times of natural calamities or accidents, man has the instinct to survive. But these instincts are oftentimes hindered by man's dependency on technology and Google Maps. How can you apply the ancient methods that worked for the ancestors when you are left with no electricity after a disaster? Phones and the internet will be useless without electricity. News and information from the media are often cut off when a natural calamity struck. How else will you survive if you cannot find the lost survival skills used in the ancient times? It's what The Lost Ways tries to educate readers. Life is too simple these days, making a man too complacent and unassuming of what could get worse. The book shakes that comfort to push the readers to relearn the secrets to survival. After reading The Lost Ways, readers can imagine that they can live without the internet, electric power, and electronic gadgets. It will change your views about depending too much on electronic appliances, computers, and the warm comfort of your bedroom. The book was written by Claude Davis, who claims to have more than 3 decades of experience. Davis has also put up a website, AskPrepper.com, where he shares do-it-yourself articles. He has got a whole set of instructional materials from making wool boots, hydrogen generator, to natural home remedies. Davis' DIYs even included survival tips and avoiding looters during a civil unrest and using salt to stop migraines. How cool is that? Davis has produced at least 3 books: The Lost Book of Remedies, The Lost Ways, and The Lost Ways 2. Davis is inspired by how modern man is now distanced from nature and his instinct to survive. He wrote The Lost Ways aiming to get the readers back on track by learning old techniques for survival. What will you learn from The Lost Ways? If you enjoy reading survival guidebooks, you might want to add The Lost Ways to your growing collection. The book proves to be very comprehensive in providing its readers with various ways of survival in different situations. It proves useful to readers as they can get information on how to survive without spending money. True to its title, reading The Lost Ways will make the readers reconnect with the ancient techniques to thrive. It is similar to come back to the roots and reconnecting with nature. Sure, technology is something which man will always be proud of. Technology advances with man's adaptation to nature. But once the technology is gone, what will happen to men? The Lost Ways provide you with a clear picture that man can and will survive without technology during emergencies. It teaches you about food preparation, Ingredients are not limited to the groceries. You can grow them yourself. Or once you are in the jungle, you can find them too when you know what to find. The book will teach you how you could prepare food using the most basic of ingredients that you can find. From food preservation to building smokehouses to cook different kinds of meat, the book is the ultimate survival guide. The Power of Nature's Healing. The Lost Ways also compiled guides and recipes on how you can turn to nature for medicine. When you do not have access to modern medicines, you can make herbal medicines as your alternatives. Ancient men were able to survive without government hospitals by having their village doctors who use medicinal plants. Turning to nature for shelter. The book will make you appreciate nature's way of sheltering man like how it did to the ancestors. It will also teach you a step-by-step guide on how you can build your shelter to accommodate several families. Simple is achievable. Have you ever been afraid of thinking about how you will survive without gadgets? The Lost Ways will bring you back to how possible simple life is. It will make you realize what is truly valuable, that is family, and how you can protect them. Check out The Lost Ways if you are into the outdoors or a person who wants all bases covered. Here are the pros and cons of the book. Pros. The Lost Ways come with 2 limited edition bonus reports. A step-by-step guide to building your can rotation system. This will help you save money from wasting food and prevent spoilage due to missed expiration dates. What every survivalist should grow in his backyard. This report provides information on which plants are most resilient and most nutritious. Very comprehensive. From medicine to food and shelter, this 350-page book has all the information you need and more. Very affordable. The book is full of researches and it costs less than other survival guidebooks. Offers a money-back guarantee. If you find yourself unconvinced after reading the book, then, by all means, you can get a refund. And cons. The 350-page book might bore people who don't like reading at all. It does not come with an audiobook version either, so it demands time from the reader. The hard copy is thick and bulky. The 350-page book is bounded like an old book, so you cannot carry it around like a pocketbook. Digital copy limits it only for tech-savvy readers. If you opt to get the digital copy, then you need to have an internet connection to purchase it. The Lost Ways book is the most affordable and most comprehensive survival guidebook available. It is written for anyone who wants to arm themselves with the knowledge to survive. The content will keep you reading it from cover to cover. Learn how the American natives built their underground houses. How you can build sturdy houses yourself that will accommodate a maximum of 5 families. How you can collect and store water for your family's use during a crisis. Discover how to make poultices that ancestors once used to treat sprains, wounds, boils, infection and muscle pains. How to build smokehouses for cooking meats. How to make beer and bread from bark. How to make animal traps for various types of animals. And how to prepare nutritious foods that you could keep for a long time. Also, buying the book is not a waste of time. You're not risking anything. Your satisfaction is of utmost importance, as shown with a money-back guarantee. A lot of readers have already expressed their satisfaction with this library staple. So, make sure you are not missing out on anything. Now click the link in the description below to get discount for The Lost Ways. Hurry up, this is a limited time offer. Thank you watching my The Lost Ways review video. And if you like this video, please subscribe my channel. Thanks, see you soon.